The synth pad is not really replacing strings, although sometimes it really sounds very similar, especially when you use pads that contain, for example, strings, or that sound like strings. But for me, strings really are strings and pads are pads, and I often mix them, actually. I like both together and alone, of course. A good pad sound, that's hard to find, because most of the pads are too bright, or they are too fat, and they kind of cover your song, and you lose like dynamics, and you lose like space for your voice. So a good pad for me is one that is bright, nice, warm, and doesn't fill up the song in a sense of like that you have to use a lot of EQ to get rid of it. The pad sound is actually a very universal sound, yes, because I think it's used on probably 80% of all the songs I've ever heard, in different ways, of course. But the pad sound is something like it's like a guitar, or a drum or something like that. It's just it's an element people use so much that it's just there in pop music. Yeah. The thing about finding the right sound is always like that's a journey, and I think I can search for hours for the right sound, because when you find the right sound for a song, if you're composing a song and you're switching through presets, for example, you find the right sound, it's like, wow, bam, that's the sound, there's no question. And everything you choose before is like, it's okay, it's cool, but something's missing. So it's really hard to find the right sound. To be honest, sometimes I use pad sounds in my songs because there's something missing, and I think that's not when you should use a pad sound, but people do stuff because they need to do it. But actually I'm pretty sure that you shouldn't overuse pad sounds, because they quickly get like too much in a song. They cover too much, and you should really pick the right sound and the right place for a pad. I always start with a preset, but I never use a preset, just because I probably couldn't live with the fact that someone tells, oh, I know this sound you used, it's on Absinthe number 53. That would kind of kill me as a producer, I think. So I try to, if I use a preset, at least I put it through a guitar amp to not sound as everyone else sounds.